excitement abound here on the east side of Central Park. We're less than a month away now from Sunday, November the 4th, the ING New York City Marathon. And again, enjoy yourselves out there. We'll see you at the finish line.
You're just going for a ride on your legs. That the alignment is right, the feel is right, and the flow is right.
And suddenly it's starting to happen. And
nobody passes you, you pass 50 people. You're in charge.
Showing at all Frank Shorter.
There's no such thing as a runner's high. Everybody else has a non-runner's low. We're supposed to feel good.
Really been in a war yet, but this boy's got utter belief in himself.
On your mark.
This will be my 42nd New York Marathon. I've done pretty well in them. I've gotten in the top 50 9 times. I've run 14th, this is my best place there. Been on the winning team and a number of times for Warren Street as we've led them. My first marathon was the Earth Day Marathon.
What year is this?
1971. It was my first time I had run more than 10 miles. First time I had raced more than 5 miles. Oh, I guess I'll run a marathon.
Yeah. How old were you then?
25. So in 1 year, I went from 401, 344, 329, 317, 259, 59.6.
Wow, 1 year. So were you hooked on marathon at that point?
Oh yeah. My best marathon, I ran 5:23 a mile. In 8 of my 10 fastest marathons, I had another marathon 2 weeks before. I ran 180 marathons in 15 years, which averaged out to 1 a month. And if you were a serious runner, there were 2 things you do. Get ready for New York, get ready for Boston. The natural thing is movement. Yeah. You look at any red-blooded animal in the wild. Why do porpoises leap? Why do whales breach? Why do elephants, for no apparent reason, run from there to there? It's the natural thing to do. It's priceless. That's what it's all about. That's where you commune with nature. That's what a human body is supposed to feel like.
I ran 20 last Saturday, actually. I was okay.
And what are you aiming for?
I'm aiming for the Brooklyn Marathon.
Which is?
November 18th.
Okay.
That's my first marathon.
Ooh.
With a little bit in the beginning, a little bit at the end. They basically do 6 loops in Prospect Park. So it's kind of like... Wow. Yeah.
It's not my favorite place to do 6 loops. I have run multiple loop races there, but yeah, that's a bear.
big and powerful storm. And all across the eastern seaboard, I think everybody is taking the appropriate preparations. The center of the storm is going to hit landfall sometime this evening.
Some people like to relieve their stress by running their brains out. People in New York have that opportunity on Sunday. Mayor Michael Bloomberg says the New York City Marathon will go on. Turns out, though, the race itself is causing stress. Some New Yorkers complain about pulling police and other first responders away from recovery efforts to work on the race, especially in hard-hit areas like Staten Island, where the marathon begins. On the New York Roadrunners Facebook page, one commenter called it a harebrained, self-serving act of idiocy, unquote. But marathon organizers say they'll donate at least $1 million to relief efforts.
This is the finish line for the New York City Marathon. This also was the finish line in '71 and '72 for the Earth Day Marathon. So the very first marathon I ever ran, this was the finish line. But '76 was the first year we went to the streets. First time I had ever seen a howitzer used as the starting pistol. We never before had bleachers. We'd never before had an overhead standard like that for a finish line. These are the things that made New York very special. And at that point, we were spread out enough that you knew that everybody was cheering for you. There was somebody 20 seconds ahead of you, 20 seconds behind you. But coming in here and just feeling that made this the most exciting marathon. What else would you expect from the most exciting city in the world?
Yeah, they're for bags. Some of them don't know that it's canceled yet.
What are they giving you? I know it's canceled. What are they giving you?
Nothing. Oh, if you go through your registration T-shirt.
That's it? Like, nothing.
Have a nice
like
life. Glad you flew in from China. We only gave you 36 hours advance. That's it.
Okay. Nothing about next year?
Get out was the answer.
Okay.
I'm sorry some of the expo's closed. Sir. Thank you guys.
Did you ever talk to your guy that was supposed to run in the marathon?
Yeah, and he hasn't had very good cell service, so it's been kind of hard to figure it out. But I'm just sort of like improvising for the rest of the weekend pretty much, and then I have to get a long run in today. I just have to figure out some sort of storyline now, I guess.
Well, and you know what? In real life, I think that's going to happen. When you're making a documentary, you know, you're going to run into stuff, so it's good. I mean, it might even be a blessing in disguise if you got to figure something out of nothing. What about that Brooklyn Marathon? There's a marathon next weekend.
Well, in 2 weeks, the Brooklyn Marathon, the one I'm doing, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
I mean, use it. Use it. Make and I mean, make that part of your documentary.
I mean, I don't know if they're still going to run it, but obviously now this is like the one marathon that I'm going to be able to get in my documentary. So, all right, well, I got to go. I'll talk to you later.
All right, okay. Call me when you're done.
Bye.
This is the train to Long Beach. The next station is Long Beach.
The boardwalk is about 10 foot above the ground there, and the ground is 5 feet above mean high water. So that means a 15-foot surge. That's what did the damage.
Yeah. You would go up this ramp here?
I would go up the ramp here on our right, make my right, and run down the end. So there's 1.7 miles east of here that's passable. This point is not passable.
Julie.
Yeah, you ready for the bad part? Anyone who is a licensed contractor can do their work here, of electrical, plumbing, or contracting. But clearly, they haven't quite finished the work yet.
Wow.
And this is a fraction of what it was. Say this is the first year I have not run a marathon. This month I haven't run a total of 50 miles, just because there's been so much construction work and so much to do, and so I've had those challenges. We saw no coverage because we had no power. We had no TV. So I can understand the politics of not doing it. Personally, hey, I was ready to run because that would show our resilience. This is it. This is our city. We're going to run despite this storm.
night. 24 more to go.
Come around, you make a third left. No, everyone's saying, that is not what I saw last night.
Yeah, I think we share that there.
My name is on my shirt. My friends were before that.
I'm actually excited.
Water! 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 Water straight ahead. Water! Gatorade. Water! Gatorade. Are you signing please? Yeah. Gatorade. Nice job.
Let's go, Ben. 2:37:10.
Nicely done. You're the best thing that happened today, all right? And track club. Also working. Awesome.
Grab a heat sheet if you want, everyone.
You go. Stay with them, please.
Oh my God!
I don't know what happened, but I hit the wall at like 15. I definitely did not do a time that I wanted, but I'm just glad I got up. So I think this is like a good learning experience for me as a runner because I felt tired at 10. I'm not kidding. My legs are tired at 10. So many times, I'll tell you, like, I thought,
What's up, y'all? Good job.
what would be so bad about just not doing the rest of this? Because I don't know if I can take it. And it was like a different kind of pain because it wasn't like pain like sprinting with the lactic acid and everything. It was just like literally my legs just were screaming stop. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I like literally had to sit down on the curb for a little bit.
Okay. You know what? You could have been over anxious. I'm sure you know that for all the years that you've been in athletic endeavors. I think you understand that the mental game is sometimes more important than the physical game.
How many more years of running do you think you have?
How many years of enjoyment do I think I have? As long as I continue to enjoy it. That's stuff you can do that I don't believe that you can do while you're listening to your tunes. The ability to tune and get back to center, to relax, to flow with nature, especially being in surroundings where you don't have to worry about who you're going to bump into, or the bicycle that's coming up on your right, or the cab that's coming across you. To be in an area where you can just float